We're doing a deep dive today into how one local group, the Rotary Club of Simi Sunrise, really managed to up the bar for small community festivals.
Yeah, they did.
And we're using their 2025 Oktoberfest as like the blueprint here.
Exactly. And our mission, looking at the sources, is to figure out the specific ingredients. It's more than just, beer and brats.
Mhm.
How do they deliver that really unique guest experience working within, the limits of a volunteer setup?
Right.
And it's worth noting, this is the Simi Sunrise Group, same folks behind the Happy Face Music Festival. So they've got some experience in pulling off professional level events.
That background probably helped. And you saw it in the results. I mean, getting around 2,000 people down to Lemon Park and making it feel like a slice of Bavaria, that shows the community really bought in.
Absolutely.
And the buzz started way before, didn't it? That ad campaign, the one with the big lion mascot, people were definitely talking about that. It felt different from the start.
That presentation, it wasn't just casual. Everything looked and felt professional. And that professional look isn't just for show. It builds confidence for attendees, maybe encourages them to spend a bit more, helps donors feel good about where the money's going.
And that feeling came through. I saw one quote from an attendee. They said, "It felt like a big city event, but with all the friendliness of a Simi Valley neighborhood." That's quite the compliment.
Especially when you remember this was run by, over 150 local volunteers?
Wow, 150.
Yeah. And managing that's where the operational detail comes in. They clearly learned from previous years. They aimed those volunteers directly at smoothing out the flow, tackling known pain points. The sources specifically mention resolving those notorious complaints about the beer lines being too long. So getting those volunteers organized meant lines moved faster, everything ran smoothly. That's a huge win for any event, especially with food and drink.
Okay, so professionalism ties into the operations, which then impacts the whole vibe. The co-chair, Annika Sumby, she actually stated their goal was to be authentic, welcoming, and organized.
And they seem to hit all three. That authenticity piece is interesting. It came from specific details.
Like the giant steins people were carrying?
Yeah, those oversized Oktoberfest steins filled with a choice of actual German beers, not just generic lager. That detail mattered.
And the food, too, right? That drove a lot of the excitement.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
The sources rave about the bratwurst.
The beer-soaked ones?
Yes, soaked in beer and grilled to perfection. That description alone tells you something. Plus the huge roasted turkey legs, the pretzels, the size of your head.
Okay, maybe a slight exaggeration there, but they were big.
They were big.
And they managed the energy with the music, too. It wasn't just background noise.
No, it was programmed. Started traditional German polka, some Oktoberfest dance hits from a DJ.
The DJ Sweet Pea.
Right.
Yeah.
But then later, they brought in high-energy band Hammerstein Music Bavaria.
And we should definitely remember the why behind all this effort. It wasn't just about throwing a great party. All the money raised, every beer, every brat, it goes straight back into the community. Local scholarships, service projects, the Rotary Club funds.
And connecting that back, this Oktoberfest really showed what's possible. You get planning, passion, and people all pulling together, and you create something that's not just an event, but a real celebration of the city itself.
Yeah.
And it raises serious funds.
So the big takeaway here seems to be the Rotary Club proved that treating even a local volunteer-run event with real professional focus, especially on that guest experience, it just elevates everything.
It raises the whole game.
Yeah.
Which kind of leaves you with a question to chew on. If this professional approach is the blueprint for success, for really growing an event and its impact, are organizations in your community ready to maybe trade some of that old local familiarity for the kind of confidence and scalability this new standard brings?
You are listening to Claire News, Simi Valley.